is hovering over this place. And it's the way of glory. It's in the atmosphere.
Those brothers are upset. They're mad because they realize that there is a purpose inside Joseph that they must destroy. And see, the problem is we think they hating us when they really hating the preacher inside you. You think they hating you when they really hate that prayer warrior inside you. You think they mad at you when they really hate that intercessor living inside of you. You think they're mad because you sounded when you sang on Sunday, but the real reason is because they know you're about to get a contract. You think they're mad because you playing that organ so well, Compton, but they really upset because they see you going to the nations. And the thing about it is we still continue to tell those people our vision who can't even grasp what God is saying to us. We continue to share the vision that God gave us with vision killers. Because they know they'll never go where you're going. So because they can't go where you're going, they're going to keep you where they are. See, church folk ain't mad as long as you where they are. Saints ain't mad at you unless you go somewhere. The minute you get out the ghetto, you bougie. The minute you preach a sermon and it's better than theirs, you ain't got no power. Huh? Come on, somebody, it's tight, but it's right. We all got haters. Let's be real about it. So what I'm saying to you here is that it's not you, it's the purpose inside of you. Oh my God, come on, tap your neighbor and say, neighbor, it's not me, it's just my purpose. You ain't got to hate, it's just my purpose. Don't hate, I'm just a preacher. Don't hate, I'm just a singer. Don't hate, I'm just a prophet. It's not me, it's the purpose inside of me. What they also failed to acknowledge was the fact that the pit was a part of the plan. You got to remember that when Joseph had the dream, God did not show him how he would get there. He just knew that one day they were going to have to bow. What we fail to realize, we like to see where God is taking us. We want to know where God is bringing our ministry. We want to know where God is taking us. But the problem is we don't want to pay the price of where God is taking us. See, we're trying to get over the system. We're trying to skip the pit and get to the palace. And so they failed to understand that the pit was a part of the plan. Some of y'all are taking this. Thanks for talking to me. It's all a part of the plan. Thanks for talking about me. It's all a part of the plan. Thanks for lying on me. It's all a part of the plan. I know my bill can't be paid, but that's part of the plan too. I know my mortgage is behind, but that's part of the plan too. I may not be able to hoop like you, but that's part of the plan too. You may not like me when I come to church, but that's part of the plan too. You may not want to hear me lead devotion, but that's a part of the plan too. You may not want to hear me teach Bible study, but that's a part of the plan too. You may not like my friends, but that's a part of the plan too. You may think I ain't nobody, but that's a part of the plan too. Yes, I look broke. Yes, I look busted. Yes, I look disgusted. Yes, I look torn from the floor. I may not have the money you got. I may not be driving the car you got. I may still be pushing Betsy. I may not be living in the house you live in. I may live in an apartment. I may not have the job you have. I might be working at the doctor's. But tap your neighbor and say, neighbor, the pit was all a part of the plan. How you laughing at me now? But it's a part of the plan. You're talking about me now, but that's a part of the plan. You're scandalizing my name, but that's a part of the plan. You're sizing me up, but that's a part of the plan. You acting like I ain't nobody to you, but that's a part of the plan. You may not shake my hand when I come to the house of the Lord, but that's a part of the plan too. Because where I'm going, it requires my big experience to take me to the palace. I feel like preaching in your house. And so what folk fail to realize is that the pit was all a part of the plan. I come from a place That's my friend Stephen back there. He's from home. Stephen knows me. He knows where I was before I came here. Stephen will tell you, didn't nobody want to hear me preach. Didn't nobody like me to preach. When I preached, they sat on me. But you know what? God brought me to Faith Chapel. And now I got a church on the park. Purpose to fulfill, and ain't no demon in hell gonna cause me to lose the purpose that God has on my life. You ought to tap your neighbor and say, neighbor, instead of fainting, keep on fighting. I know it's rough right now, but keep on fighting. I know you're facing trials in your life, but keep on fighting. I know it seems like God ain't answering your prayers. I know it seems like you're praying and your prayers bounce back off the roof. But tap your neighbor and say, neighbor, instead of fainting, keep on fighting. Because I know that is wrong. As I'm fighting, God is going to honor my request. My God from Zion. Some of you under the sound of my voice, you say, God, I don't understand. I can't take it no more. I can't take the lie no more. I can't take the scandalizing no more. I can't take the backbiting no more. But God is telling you tonight, instead of fainting, keep on fighting. Rough it out. Keep on fighting. My God from Zion. You want to tap your neighbor one more time and say, neighbor, instead of fainting, keep on fighting. I have a witness tonight. His name is Daniel. I heard Daniel in Daniel chapter 6. He's serving King Darius, and he's praying all the time. The Bible says that Daniel was a praying man. The Bible says that Daniel was a righteous man. The Bible declares that Daniel was a holy man. But I heard Daniel had some enemies, and they came together, and they said, why not go to King Darius and let Daniel hang himself, my God from Zion. And so they went to Darius and said, Darius, I don't understand. You need to make a decree that you can be the only one to pray in the entire nation for the next set amount of time. And Daniel said, oh, no, no, no. I got to do what the Lord said to do. And Daniel began to pray. He opened up his window and prayed to the Lord. And the Bible says that when they went back to Darius, they said, Darius, Daniel's out there praying. And Darius said, well, I don't want to go with them, but I got to do what I got to do. And they threw Daniel in that pit. My God from Zion. They threw Daniel in the den of lions. And Daniel was down there all night long. Daniel was down there all night long. I can imagine that Daniel was down there trying to figure out, God, why these animals sleeping? God, why they ain't eating me? They hungry animals. Why am I still alive? But I heard the Bible say, my God from Zion, what the devil meant for harm, God will turn for your good. My God, I feel a preach in this house. Lord have mercy. So in the morning, Darius went down there and he cried out to Daniel. And he said, Daniel, are you still there? And Daniel cried out, I'm here because the God I serve kept the lions asleep. My God from Zion, God will turn your precious into praise.
It's hovering over this place.